Hi everyone, I'm Tanaz from Forever Conscious, and this is your weekly energy forecast for the week of September 30th. So we are entering into a new month starting tomorrow, and a new month, brings a new vibration. So we have the number 10. Number 10 is a number of new beginnings, but this is not necessarily like swiping the slate clean and starting all over again. This is more like moving to a new level in the same house that you've been building. So whatever you've been working on, you're kind of now at that new level, at that new point. You've graduated to the next level and you're able to look at things from a different point of view. This is about new beginnings in the sense of laying a new foundation on the structure that you've already been building. So while there's a new energy, it's more encouraging you to build new and work with what you've already been working with to kind of strengthen it, enhance it, make it better, make it taller, make it bigger. That is really the vibration that greets us as we enter into the month of October. The biggest thing that happens through the month of October, and it starts this week, is Venus retrograde. So Venus will go retrograde on the 5th, and she will stay retrograde until the middle of November. Now, Venus retrograde happens maybe like every 19 months or so. Compare this with Mercury retrograde, which happens like 4 times a year. So we really feel Venus retrograde strongly because we're not used to the energy. It's different, and so we notice it more. You may have already been feeling it. However, that feeling, the Venus retrograde feeling, might have gotten a little muddled with last week's full moon, which was pretty intense and had a lot of energy attached to it. We had a really that full moon that we had last week came with a lot of baggage. So this Venus retrograde, you'll be feeling it more this week. So Venus is the planet that's associated with the heart, relationships, love, beauty, art. All of those things fall under Venus. But Venus is also the ruler of money and profits and commissions. So these are all areas that Venus is going to be touching on while she's retrograde. However, I want to go a little bit deeper because that's sort of the obvious stuff that we experience during a Venus retrograde. Our relationships come up for review, our finances come up for review, opportunities can sometimes come back around. They're all things associated with Venus retrograde, and you can read about all of that in specific on foreverconscious.com. But I want to go like a little deeper with you guys with this. And one of the main overall themes of this Venus retrograde is learning to build healthy connections. That is a huge part of why we are here, why our souls are here. We are here to build connection with others. And that is hard in this human dimension sometimes. We're all connected and we're all one. That's a universal spiritual truth. But that can be hard to implement in this physical body. So this Venus retrograde is really asking us to kind of go a little bit deeper and to think about the connections in our lives and how they bring us or don't bring us joy. And it's kind of about finding that joy through connection and finding that hope and that through connection. Because, in this human world, we get hurt, people disappoint us, people say mean things, people do mean things, we do mean things, we disappoint other people, and it can be hard sometimes to feel confident or happy or positive about the connections that we have in this life. But that is what this Venus retrograde lesson on the deepest core is helping us to achieve. It's helping us to think about the connections that we have with others and the joy we get from building connection. A lot of people suffer from social anxiety and, now in this sort of digital world, there is that loss of connection. And so I think it's really important under this Venus retrograde to think about how you connect to others and how you can find joy in your connection with others. Not everyone is going to be the same. We've got introverts, extroverts, empaths, and you have to respect all of those boundaries, but then also figure out how you can find joy through connection so you feel supported, so you feel connected, so you feel less lonely as you move through this life. And I encourage you to like get on the comments below this video and on Facebook and Instagram, find Forever Conscious or find other similar sites. And if you're feeling like you're lacking a community, build a community that way. Sure, like an online connection is very different to a true in-person connection, but it's a place to start. I know I personally have made so many connections online through what I do with Forever Conscious, and you can do the same. So I encourage you to reach out to me, reach out to others in this space, and build those connections. Find your tribe. And that is what Venus is going to be helping us with as she moves retrograde for the next few weeks. So I hope I didn't waffle on too much. I like to keep these short and sweet. I hope that was helpful. I am Tanaz from Forever Conscious. Have a blessed week.